Traveling hasn't really been an experience I've really enjoyed a lot of in my lifetime. Probably because I never really traveled with a friend. I've traveled with my brother. We went to like different parts of Russia to explore and all of that. On those trips, we went with his friends, but I have never really gone with my friends on a trip before. I've never really been a fan of just sitting for 5-6 hours from one point to the other point. Traveling with a friend makes the experience a whole lot better. It makes the trip a lot more enjoyable. The songs that you sing in the car, you're just like, you see me rolling. That wasn't necessary. You know how people go on trips and they stay for like a couple of days and they have fun and all of that stuff. And it's not opportunity and Ruskom Gavariu. I do some noise. I fashion another Moscow will go that time. The trip, bro, come on, man. Wales is one of the 3 countries in Velico Britannia and one of the 4 countries in the United Kingdom. Wales is home to a very interesting region called Snowdonia. Now, Snowdonia is a place in Wales that has all of the 15 mountains in all of Wales that are above 3,000 feet high. That is a pretty high number. These mountains are mind-blowing.
I need to get one more now,
Richie has a thing for rapping. He loves rapping. He's the lyrical beast from the East. So enjoy this.
Son of Ubu. Papa rejected, Mama rejected. Jones is like, if you see Tikak, if you got my side, also means you got my back. Party na bash, sleep na crash. If na pot, give na what, mom na dot. If you can't do don't. Party na bash, sleep na crash, go na fast, give na dash.
And the highest of the 15 mountains is called Mount Snowdon, which in Welsh is pronounced as I'r-Wyddfa. I'm not entirely sure about that name, but we still got work with something in it. I'd really recommend Snowdonia to anybody who likes to travel, especially people who love nature. You want to see mountains, just go down there, fam. It's gonna be so nice, you're gonna have a good time. Trust me on that. I'm grateful, oh Lord. Now we're actually setting out to explore the environment, you know? We took a long drive, we got lost in the process, but however, we just had to ask a couple of people. I think we didn't actually, since we had no internet, we decided to park by the roadside. We took out the cameras, we checked like the camera settings that would be best for like whatever. The lenses we had attached to them were 50mm f1.2, the 2470, 70-200, and then there was another one which was about 500. Number of sheep I saw during this trip, 30,000 sheep. And I'm not even kidding, I'm not supposed to say this. Maybe we could take some. Who's gonna know? If you could take one, no one is gonna know. Who's gonna know? Who's gonna know? No one's gonna know. At some point we were thinking, maybe these sheep actually have no owners. 30,000 sheep on the mountains. After several minutes of driving through the mountains, we finally arrived at Porth Madog, which definitely wasn't on our itinerary in the first place. But like they say, condition make crayfish bend. But at the end of the day, we had to, just visit somewhere because we couldn't get to the place which we were destined to get to, the promised land. $30. You goddamn right. Eventually we got home and then we had to start preparing for the next day, which was day 3. Basically we set everything and just put everything in place. So the next morning we didn't have to struggle so much. All we had to do the next morning was turn on the switch and then everything just came alive.
Nah lie.
Boy, this guy distressed me like this.
You go feel the heat. You never see anything. Heat go do.
Oh God.
You go soon come on that shirt.
The camera settings, like the aperture, deciding on what we wanted to use, the color temperature, the distance from the camera to ourselves. You decide on all the nuances that you really need on the actual day, which was supposed to be the next day. From the color in the video, the audio and everything, you can tell like it was actually well planned. Kudos, it was mostly his idea, not mine. All right.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, this is suicide, bro. I'd rather miss this. I'm at a sign at work. Told me that's his job in his site. As if I'm unimpressed by his everyday life. So I called my brother and we were talking about like traveling, and I was fake promising him I was gonna get him a car.
What?
Ay. If I was to rate my experience in Wales out of a 10, based on what I actually wanted to see or what I expected, 9 out of 10. That's probably high, but yeah, I haven't been to a lot of places. So hopefully from now on, I travel more often and I'll get to like carry you guys along, show you what I see, and hopefully you enjoy it. Do well to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you think about this whole trip. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Spasiba большое. Ushe, imenim. Gracias. Danke. That's all I got, man. All right, cheers. Up and grateful. Oh Lord.